So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The crowd rises for the national anthem of South Korea. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I'm really looking forward to seeing this guy, Kim Min-jae. He's quick, so he has no real issues when it comes to pacey opponents. But his size is a strength too. It's reflected in the amount of duels he actually wins. So he's quite defensively minded, but he does have the ability to get on the ball and move it up the pitch, although it's not something he focuses on.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Kim Min-jae is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Son Heung-min. Kim Min-jae engages and forces him off the ball.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Son Heung-min. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's in plenty of space here. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. It's run loose here. Great ball, it shapes to shoot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. No, that was never going to make it. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. That'll be a throw. He's had it taken off him. Son Heung-min. There's the shot! A skipper's goal!
Yeah, the captain has gone further up in everyone's estimation after an opener as wonderful as that. The manager will be reviewing his half-time message now.
Son Heung-min at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
South Korea are in front now, the game's own... And it's half-time here. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Welcome our players to the field.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
India can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That looks a cracking ball. South Korea were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Now that looks a decent ball. Big chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
India still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Can he latch on to this?
The attendance for this match was 71,000.
Oh, he's found support out wide. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
India are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Son Heung-min. And he's lost his man here. Now it's Lee Kang-in. And across he rises! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Substitution on the field. Number 26.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
India do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
India really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And here's Son Heung-min.
Son Heung-min really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Great chance! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
86 minutes is number 11, Wang Hee-chan.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
He's had a shot!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. So that's it. It is all over. Oh, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
India desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, It adds to a massive sense of occasion. The crowd rises for the national anthem of South Korea. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
And we're underway. He's in plenty of space here.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Keeper seated all the way. Son Heung-min. Lee Kang-in. Can he latch on to this? And he cuts out the supply. And he's had it nicked away. Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Chance to shoot! And again! Well, we expected better, and so did he. So it is still 0-0. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And he can't get it over the wall. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min stood his ground strongly. Very nearly half an hour gone here. India are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well.
Oh, shooting chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that's put paid to a promising move. He won't be happy with that one. Spread out to the left. Pass is just off target. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, good spread. Lee Kang in. Real chance here. And the finish! Goal! Republic of Korea! And South Korea lead.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And we hit half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
South Korea go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we are back underway. South Korea carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, smashing header! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Now it's Son Heung-min. He is through here. South Korea just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire. But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Can he finish? He scores! And with that goal comes comfort. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Substitution for South Korea, number 9.
South Korea are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, that pass isn't the best. That has been slung wide. And he was quick to react. He is just caressing the ball. And they've got a throw. South Korea have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Oh, that's neat. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Played into space out wide. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Going for goal! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that may well be that. That is that. South Korea can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
For each block, please report to the
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.